partial fraction method is partial fractions of f of x by g of x when g of x contain repeated and are repeated non-repeated linear factors. Rule number 2. Let f of x by g of x, f of x by g of x is a proper fraction to each factor of ax plus b whole power m, where a not equal to 0, where n is a positive integer of g of x. There will be a partial fractions of the form a1 by ax plus b, a1 by ax plus b, a1 by ax plus b whole, a2 by ax plus b whole square plus so on, an by ax plus b whole power n, where a1, a2, a3, so on, an are to be determined constants. This is rule number 2 in partial. Next, resolve x square plus 5x plus 7 by x minus 3 whole cube into partial fractions. So here x minus 3 is a linear factor and repeated 3 times. X minus 3 whole cube means we can write like this: x minus 3 into x minus 3 into x minus 3, x minus 3. See, same factor x minus 3 repeated how many times? 3 times. Then how to take partial fractions? Means according to rule number 2, if repetition of factors are there, then how to take partial fractions means x square plus 5x plus 7 by x minus 3 whole cube is equal to a by x minus 3 plus b by x minus 3 whole square plus c by x minus 3 whole cube. So, and determine the values of a, b and c. X square plus 5x plus 7 by x minus 3 whole cube is equal to, what is LCM for this 3? X minus 3 whole cube. A into x minus 3 whole square plus b into x minus 3 plus c x minus 3 whole cube gets cancelled. X square plus 5x plus 7 is equal to a into x minus 3 whole square, a minus b whole square, a square plus 2ab plus b square plus b into x, bx minus 3b plus c. So x square plus 5x plus 7 is equal to a into x square minus 6ax plus 9a plus bx minus 3b plus c. X square plus 5x plus 7 is equal to x square ax square minus 6ax plus bx. So x is common. If you take x common, minus 6a plus b will come. Next, plus 9a minus 3b plus minus 3b plus c. Now comparing LHS and RHS, ax square. Here right hand side ax square is there, left hand side x square is there. So by comparing the coefficients, a value equal to how much? 1. So a is equal to 1. Next, x coefficient is 5. Left hand side, right hand side minus 6a plus b. Right hand side minus 6a plus b is equal to 5. A value is 1. Minus 6 into 1 plus b is equal to 5. Minus 6 plus b is equal to 5. So b is equal to 5 plus 6, 11. B is equal to 11 and a is equal to 1. Next, comparing constants. Here 7 is equal to 9a minus 3b plus c. So 7 is equal to, a value is 1, 9 into 1 9, minus 3 into b value is 11, b into 3 into 11 33 plus c. So 7 is equal to 9 minus 33 minus 24 plus c. So c is equal to 31. So substitute the given a, b, c values in the equation. This is equation number 1. X square plus 5x plus 7 by x minus 3 whole cube is equal to a by means 1 by x minus 3 plus b means 11 by x minus 3 whole square plus c 31 by x minus 3 whole cube. For this proper fractions, these three are the partial fractions. X square, resolve x square plus 13x plus 15 by, resolve x square plus 13x plus 15 by 2x plus 3 into x plus 3 whole square. Here x plus 3 is a repeated factor and 2x plus 3 is non-repeated. Repeated and non-repeated factors are there. Then how to take partial fractions? And here highest power of x is 2. In this numerator, highest power of x is 2. Degree of numerator is 2. If you multiply these two factors, degree of denominator is 3. That means this is a proper fraction. Then for proper fraction, how to take partial fractions when repeated and non-repeated factors are there. Means x square plus 3x plus 13x plus 15 by 2x plus 3 into x plus 3 whole square is equal to a by linear factor 2x plus 3 plus here x plus 3 is repeated factor, then b by x plus 3 plus c by x plus 3 whole square. Next take LCM and find the a value, b value, c value. This is the way to take the partial fractions for repeated and non-repeated linear factors are there. This is the way to take the partial fractions. Next, partial fractions of f of x by g of x when g of x contains irreducible factors. So rule number 3, let f of x by g of x is a proper fraction. To each non-repeated quadratic factor, to each repeated non-quadratic factor ax square plus bx plus c of g of x, there will be a partial fraction of the form ax plus b by. So if quadratic expression is there, ax square plus bx plus c is there, then how to take partial fractions, which is in the form of ax plus b by ax square plus bx plus c. We should take in the form of ax plus b by ax square plus bx plus c, where a comma p are real numbers to be determined. Resolve 2x square plus 1 by x cube minus 1 into partial fraction. So if the given problem is 2x square plus 1 by x cube minus 1. See, degree of numerator, that means x power is 2. Here degree of denominator is 3. Degree of numerator is lesser than degree of denominator. This is a proper fraction. For this proper fraction, how to take partial fractions means 2x square plus 1 by 1 means we can write it as 1 cube. 1 cube. So a cube minus b cube. A cube minus, this is in the form of a cube minus b cube. A cube minus b cube means a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. A square plus ab plus b square. See, this is a linear factor and this is a quadratic factor. Linear quadratic expression. So then how to take partial fractions, and this is irreducible. So we cannot split this into two parts. That means for irreducible quadratic factor, how to take partial fractions means this is a linear factor. If linear factor is there, we know a by x minus 1 plus if quadratic factor is there, bx plus c by x square plus x plus 1. Next, take LCM and find the values of a, b, c by comparing the coefficients. Otherwise, we can take partial fractions like this also. 2x square plus 1 by x minus 1 into x square plus x plus 1 is equal to ax plus b by x square plus x plus 1. For this quadratic expression, we can take ax plus b plus c by x minus 1. Same, next step, take LCM and determine the values of a, b and c by comparing the x coefficient and x square coefficients. Suppose the problem is resolve x cube plus x square plus 1 by x square plus 1 into x square plus 3. Then how to take partial fractions means x cube plus x square plus 1 by. If you multiply these two factors, then highest power of x will become 4 and here highest power of x is 3. That means degree of numerator is lesser than degree of denominator. That means this is a proper fraction. For this proper fraction, how to take partial fractions means x square plus 2 into x square plus 3. So here this is a irreducible quadratic expression and this is also irreducible. That means we cannot split this into two parts. Then how to take partial fractions means x cube plus x square plus 1 by ax plus b by x square plus 2 plus cx plus d by x square plus 3 or x cube plus x square plus 1 by x square plus 2 into x square plus 3 is equal to ax plus b by x square plus 3 plus cx plus d by x square plus 2. This is the way to take the partial fractions if denominator contains irreducible polynomials. Next problem, resolve x plus 3 by 1 minus x whole square into 1 plus x square into partial fractions. See, 1 minus x is repeated factor. That means 1 minus x whole square means we can write this as 1 minus x into 1 minus x. This is a repeated factor and this is quadratic expression. Then how to take partial fractions means x plus 3 by 1 minus x whole square into 1 plus x square is equal to a by 1 minus x. If repeated factor is there, already explained how to take partial fractions, plus b by 1 minus x whole square plus this is a quadratic irreducible polynomial. Then we can take cx plus d by 1 plus x square or x plus 3 by 1 minus x whole square into 1 plus x square is equal to ax plus b by 1 plus x square or x square plus 1 plus c by 1 minus x plus d by 1 minus x whole square. This is the way to take the partial fractions if we have repeated and quadratic polynomial. Next, till now we completed for proper fractions and this is for improper fractions. If improper fractions are there, how to take partial fractions? Partial fractions of f of x by g of x when f of x by g of x is an improper fraction. There are two cases in improper fractions. Case 1, if the degree of f of x equal to degree of g of x, then by division algorithm there exists a unique constant k and polynomial g of x such that f of x equal to k into g of x plus r of x, where r of x equal to 0 or degree of r of x is less than degree of g of x. This is case 1. Improper fraction. If improper fraction is there, improper fractions there are two cases. First case is degree of f of x equal to degree of g of x. Just to remember this, degree of case 1 is degree of f of x equal to degree of g of x, then it is called improper fraction. Next, resolve x cube by 2x minus 1 into x plus 2 into x minus 3. What is given? X cube by 2x minus 1 into x plus 2 into x minus 3. If you multiply these two factors, how much we will get? 2x minus 1 into x plus 2 into x minus 3. X into x, x square minus 3x plus 2x minus x minus 6. Next again if you multiply 2x cube, 2x into x square, 2x cube minus 2x square minus 2x square minus 12x minus x square plus x minus plus 6. 2x cube minus 3x square minus 11x plus 6. That means what is the highest power of x? What is the degree of denominator? 3. Degree of denominator is 3. Degree of numerator is also 3. X power is 3. Here also degree of denominator is also 3. That means degree of f of x equal to degree of g of x. When the degrees are equal, that is called improper fraction. Then how to take partial fraction means, so what is the coefficient of highest power of x? What is the coefficient? 2. So numerator highest power coefficient is 1. 1 by so highest power of x cube coefficient is how much? 2. So 1 by 2. This is the way to take the partial fractions. 1 by 2 plus this is a linear factor a by 2x minus 1 and this is linear factor b by x plus 2 plus c by x minus 3. This is the way to take the partial fractions when we have improper fractions. That means degree of numerator is equal to degree of denominator. Resolve x square by x minus 1 into x minus 2 into partial fractions. What is given? X square by x minus 1 into x minus 2. If you multiply x minus 1 and x minus 2, what we will get? X square, x into x, x square minus 2x minus x minus 3x plus 2. That means quadratic expression. So what is the highest power of x in numerator? In numerator is highest power of x is 2. In denominator, what is the highest power of x? If you multiply 2, that means degree of numerator is equal to degree of denominator. So when you have degree of numerator is equal to degree of denominator, then it is called improper fraction. Then how to take partial fractions? Means if degrees are equal, how to take partial fractions? Means what is the coefficient of x square? What is the coefficient of x square in numerator? 1. So write 1 by. So if you after multiplying, what is the highest power of x? X highest power is 2. What is the coefficient? 1. So 1 by 1 plus a by x minus 1 plus b by x minus 2. This is the way to take the partial fractions when we have improper fractions. So next, after this, find a value and b value by taking LCM and equating the coefficients. Next case 2, in improper fraction. So if f of x by g of x is an improper fraction with the degree of f of x. See, you just note this point. Degree of f of x is greater than degree of g of x. Then f of x by g of x can be expressed as q of x plus r of x by g of x, where q of x is non-zero polynomial and r of x by g of x is a proper fraction. Next, resolve x power 4 by x minus 1 into x minus 2. What is given? X power 4 by x minus 1 into x minus 2. If you multiply these two factors, linear factors, then we will get x square minus 2x minus x plus 2. X power 4 by x square minus 3x plus 2. That means degree of numerator is more than degree of denominator. X power is 4. Here highest power of x power is 2. Degree of numerator is more than degree of denominator. Then how to take partial fractions means, first you divide numerator with the denominator. X square minus 3x plus 2. So after to get x power 4, I should multiply with x square. X square into x square, x power 4. X power 4. X power 4. Next, x square into minus 3x minus 3x cube plus 2x square minus plus minus. Cancel. 3x cube minus 2x square. 3x cube minus 2x square. Next, to get 3x cube, here x square is there. To get 3x cube, multiply with 3x. 3x into x square, 3x cube minus 9x square plus 6x minus plus minus. By subtracting 7x square minus 6x. 7x square minus 6x. Here x square is there, here 7x square is there. To get 7x square, multiply with 7. 7 into x square, 7x square minus 21x plus 14 minus plus minus. Both gets cancelled. 21 minus 16, 15x minus 14. 15x minus 14. Here x power is 2, here x power is 1. So this, whenever this power is more than this power, we should stop here. Division, we should stop here. And how to take partial fractions for this problem is x power 4 by x minus 1 into x minus 2 is equal to, first write the quotient x square plus 3x plus 7, x square plus 3x plus 7 plus remainder 15x minus 14 by x square minus 3x plus 2. X square minus 3x plus 2. That means x power 4 by x minus 1 into x minus 2 is equal to x square plus 3x plus 7 plus 15x minus 14 by x square minus 3x plus 2 means we can write x minus 1 into x minus 2. Next, for this you should take partial fraction 15x minus 4 by x minus 1 into x minus 2. That means a by x minus 1 plus b by x minus 2. Determine a value and b value by comparing the coefficients.